What's happening? What's happening? What is happening, comic book community? Welcome to my channel. This is Prowling for Comics. I do have an Instagram. It's right there on the screen. These books that I'm going to show are going to be my fourth and fifth trade of the year. These books are pretty good. I'm not shying away from them. You know, they presented themselves, and then I went ahead and pulled the trigger, you might say. I made this first trade through OfferUp. I had a guy message me about some Web of Spider-Mans. I think I had, 42, 43 books of Web of Spider-Man. So the first one, cameo of Venom. I kept 3 of them, but I will show the books on a little screen because I don't have them anymore. But yep, there they are. So so he gave me this book. Move that out of the way. He gave me this book right here and $30 cash. So kind of, make the assumptions of what this book right here that I got went for. I think I had the webs for like $80. So that's like shit. $2 a book, Yeah. So this is the book. Without further ado, it's a Neal Adams cover, and it is a Silver Age Batman. Batman 210. I mean, it's got some rubbing right here. Everything else is in pretty good, decent shape. It presents very, very well. Batman fights the Legion of Feline Furies. It's all over, Batman. You just lost the battle of the sexes. So I want to say Catwoman, Cheetah. No, it's Black Canary, and don't know who that one is. So yeah, I'm pretty stoked to get this book. This is my lowest Batman issue that I have. I thought it might have been a first appearance of the Feline Furies, but like team appearance. But whatever, it is what it is. I am so stoked to have this book. Let's get right down personal, close and personal with this book. So like I said, it's got some rubbing and all that on the sides. But other than that, there's a lot of color loss. But other than that, it's in really good shape. The back's just as good. No really major quarter dings or spine ticks or anything like that, except for the rubbing. So I'm guessing it's probably been in and out of the bag a lot. But yep. So that is that is my first, or not my first, but this is number 4 trade of the year. Now for the second trade. This guy I made a trade with before, and I traded him a Miss Marvel for some other books, but this one's a lot better. Now, I was trying to sell a Batman Beyond the Special Origin #1. I think it's a purple, blue. I'll show this book. It was a third printing, but I'll show the book. And then also I traded a run of the New Avengers, so Illuminati, the first, the number one, first team. What else? Ronin and all that stuff. So I mean, I figure that movie's past, and I don't speculate on any books. I had all those books before, and I just figured I'm going through my collection. I'm rethinking everything. I mean, what I really like is silver, bronze, and I like some copper, and I like some moderns. Moderns are usually like key issues. I'm a big Stanley Arjun Lau fan. I do like Adam Hughes as well, Warren Lau, stuff like that. That's my moderns. Also, you know, if you really want to get into it, if 90s is moderns or their copper, Greg Horn, who else? But Greg Horn is like the epitome of what I like in the 90s. His artwork is really good. And then some other, I don't want to get into it. But here, let's put this one away. And so, the Batman Beyond Special Origin, I think it was a one shot or whatever. And then a good lot of pretty much the whole run, besides maybe, I don't know, 12 books of the New Avengers. And I think that was volume 1 of the New Avengers. So, for the New Avengers, I got 2 books. We're going to go with Black Lightning, number 1. Nice 30-cent Bronze Age DC title. A first appearance of Black Lightning, his origin. Bias Whale. First black hero at DC and Rich Buckler cover. So I am stoked to get this book. I'm rethinking also my whole DC collection of what I'm trying to do. I'm not really a big Superman fan. I do like Batman. Superman, maybe the John Byrne stuff. I'm going to keep some of Superman, like my first Atomic Skull, some of the Action Comics when John Byrne did it. I think maybe I don't know, the volume 2 of Superman with Metallo and some of those other things. So I'm gonna stick with that. I really like Mr. Miracle too as well. And then I'm really thinking about getting into the Spectre. But he gave me this book, and this book is in really good shape. I want to say a very fine to near mint minus. There's nothing wrong with this book at all. I looked it over with a fine-tooth comb, no problem. Now, I'm really stoked to get this book because this book was crazy during the pandemic, when everything started blowing up and people started buying freaking books at ridiculous prices. And I was always I always had the motto of, don't worry, it'll present itself. It will come around and you will get it at a really good value. And the movie tanked. It wasn't really good. But I mean, this book is just, it's one of those milestone, books that you need in your collection. And the Eternals, number one, the Eternals in the MCU have just, I mean, their story with the Deviants and all that stuff is just, it's so important to comic books. It's so important to Marvel history. So I'm glad to get this book. This book has got to be a 9.4, 9.2, maybe even a 9.6. But yeah, I am so stoked to get that book. So for the new Avengers, he gave me those two books, which I think I did pretty good. That Black Lightning is not a bad book. Now these are 5 other books is what I got for Batman Beyond. Now Batman Beyond, I did some for the third printing. That thing goes from $150 to almost $200 raw. Now he had some books, but I wasn't going for value. I was going for what I really wanted. And I probably got dinged on this these 5 books that I got. But some of these books I never come across, and they presented themselves, so I took it and I ran with it. So, okay, for Batman Beyond Special Origin, I ended up with this is Origin of Iron Fist Retold, John Byrne cover. Really good shape for an Iron Fist. I think this is my first Iron Fist in his solo title that I got. And then I picked up, or he traded an Invincible Iron Man 123. That is Demon in the Bottle Part 4, Bob Layton cover. Awesome shape. All these books are, well, there's one that's not, but all these books are in really shape, and I'll come across the one that isn't in good shape. This is no key, but this is Iron Man number 132. Awesome fight between Iron Man and Hulk. Another Bob Layton cover. Now this one is the one that is more worse for wear, but I mean, I am starting to collect this series, and this is an awesome Bronze Age DC book. First team of the Female Furies, Bernadette, Lashir, and Mad Harriet, and Stampa. Funky Flashman, parody of Stan Lee, Jack Kirby cover. Mr. Miracle number 6. Yep. This book is really dirty. I'm going to have to clean it. I don't have to press it. It does have a dog ear down here. It has some chipping. They all say Marvel chipping, but I mean, it's just chipping because I think the cover actually rolls over the bottom part. The bottom part of this cover, the front cover. But yeah, it's got an awesome date stamp right there. All the books are intact. That's my second Mr. Miracle. I do have another issue of that run, which I'm still trying to get the whole run of this Mr. Miracle. Plus, the other book that I got was from the same guy, which is kind of cool, All right, this last book, I am so, holy crap. He offered this, and I jumped on it. This was the first book that I said, yes, I want. Now, it is, it's from Eclipse Comics. Man, I looked this over. I was like, no way. There's not 16 pages in this thing. And yeah, there's 16 pages. All right, without further ado, Airboy number 5. Dave Stevens cover. This book is got 9.698 written all over it. I wouldn't even have to press it. It's in that great a shape. Man, I am so glad to get that book. That book right there made this whole trade a lot better for me. Because if I didn't get the Eternals and the Black Lightning, I would have, it wouldn't have worked. So, yep, that is going to be my trade I got some other videos coming up that you guys are going to enjoy. So with that being said, do that like, comment, and subscribe. You know, push that notification bell to notify you for my next video. I'm so stoked because of this trade, or these two trades that I had. That these books are just, yeesh, man. That Airboy made it for me. All right. So I'm so stoked. This whole week is just going to be great. This is Monday, going into Thanksgiving. I'm trying to keep these videos short and sweet, and also to upload them as soon as I get them done. So, like I said, like, comment, and subscribe, and peace. I hope everyone has a happy Thanksgiving, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. If I don't see you guys, later.